Values of discovery, innovation, impact, inclusion, and teamwork, and finally, fun. So our third speaker is Mr. Tom Scott. He's Cyber South Carolina Executive Director and founder of the CEO of Cyber Sherpas. Mr. Tom Scott.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to thank you, number one, for an opportunity to be here. I get a lot of opportunities to volunteer. I do Meals on Wheels. I get opportunities to go pick up trash as part of Adopt a Highway. But this is truly an inspirational volunteer experience. The opportunity to be around what I consider to be the next generation of leaders, the people, and I look at these students and I realize one day they're going to be my boss. So again, excited to be here. Part of what we do at Cyber SC is we work to connect the cybersecurity community within the state of South Carolina, industry practitioners. We just held a 300-person event. I'm excited to say that not only did we have people that are old with hair like myself, but we were actually able to have the local Kate Center from Dutch Fork High School bring their student team and allow them to come as part of their field trip. And I mean, that wasn't the kind of field trip that was offered in my day. So again, I want to thank everybody for your opportunity to let me volunteer and to be here. How about a quick hand for all of our judges and our volunteers? And I know when to drop the mic.
No, don't. That costs too much money. Cyberman Tom Scott, thank you.
To make FIRST events run smoothly, it takes many dedicated volunteers. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. And we can always use more volunteers. So come join the fun and volunteer at an upcoming event. Now it's time to show your appreciation to our terrific volunteers making this event fun. Please welcome back the judges. Hopefully you've all had a chance to meet and impress them. Good morning, judges. And please welcome back our hardworking referees. Please show your appreciation for another talented group of volunteers, your robot inspectors and CSAs, led by lead robot inspector, Mr. Tim Tedrow and Mr. Scott Wheeler. A reminder that all teams must be re-inspected after their final qualification match to be eligible for the playoff tournament. There are so many volunteers that put in countless hours of work and planning before and during the event. Please show your appreciation for your field volunteers, which includes your resetters, queuers, scorekeepers, and FTAAs, led by FTA Mr. Andrew Yates and Ms. Morgan York. Field Supervisor Ruben Powers, Lead Supervisor Sue Wayman, and Lead Scorekeeper Dan Yeoman and Elizabeth Link. How about your amazing audiovisual team led by Daniel Perez and Jonas Hess? Your pit volunteers, which includes pit admin and safety, and your awesome pit admin supervisor, Wesley Dearman.
Yay, Wesley.
And those behind-the-scenes volunteers that put it all together. Lead volunteer coordinator, Amorita McClam, and First South Carolina FRC Planning Committee. Now, I would kindly request our First South Carolina FRC PDP, Chris Cortez, to come to the field for a special announcement.
Good morning, everybody. I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be your first South Carolina FRC PDP. It means a lot that I call this program my home. And I'm sorry, I'm emotional because of what this right here in my hand means. We have a lot of volunteers. We have a lot of mentors that shapes our lives. And sadly, in December the 28th, we lost one of our lead robot inspectors, Ben Yochek. If you are ever at the Palmetto Regional in Myrtle Beach, he was that lead robot inspector. If you could, can y'all highlight Ben with the PowerPoint that I sent y'all earlier, please? He was the reason why I actually became an LRI.
Up here.
Sorry, guys. I love y'all too. So what I would ask is for all my other robot inspectors to come on the field with me, because what I would like is I have a hat and a vest that we want to present to his wife and family at our Charleston event in 2 weeks. So when you become a part of the first family, you never leave. We never forget you, and we always love you. So I'm gonna have my inspectors to sign his hat. Sorry if I'm running along with this, guys, but I want to show y'all that when you're part of First,
Here, I'll hold the mic.
you're never forgotten. So this vest will be presented to his family. So if y'all could, please come to Pit Admin and sign his vest so his family knows that we will never forget him. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
So here's what the schedule looks like today. This morning we'll finish up the qualification matches and then immediately go into the alliance selection, where the top 8 teams will each pick 2 partners. These 8 alliances will then move to the playoffs. After a lunch break, we'll begin the playoff rounds and present awards between the rounds of matches. Then we'll end the competition with a final closing and awards ceremony. It's going to be an exciting day, and remember, safety first. And now, please take off your hat and stand up if you can for the Pledge of Allegiance. National Anthem, sorry.
never fails to bring a bit of a tear to my eye as well. Two other people you're going to be hearing from today, Mindy Penn and Kirby Stokes, your game announcers. And we're going to try something. I got raked over the coals yesterday for improperly defining the term crescendo. There are so many band geeks here. I got trumpet players, French horns players.
Let's hear it, band geeks.
Yeah.
Where are the band geeks?
Bassoon
Where are
players.
the band geeks? Where are you, band geeks? Give it up, band geeks.
Admit it, right?
Woo-hoo!
Okay, musicians make great computer programmers, I can assure you of that. So, what we know now is the loudest point reached in a gradually increasing sound is called crescendo. It's a giant greater than sign over the staff. Okay, so we're going to try something. You guys stand on the red line, the two of you over here. We're going to divide the audience into 4 parts.
I got you.
Okay?
I know what we're doing
You
now.
guys got to share the microphone over there.
We got it.
Okay, you got it?
We got it.
Okay, a crescendo. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections of the audience. Start with, we're going to do a crescendo chord. Okay, everybody can do a fundamental, the 3rd, 5th, and the octave. Can we do that? Okay,
You're going to sing with us.
yeah,
Trust
you're going to do it.
Trust the process.
Oh, I forgot my sound pressure meter. Hang on.
All right, here we go. We're going to practice right over here. Ready? On the count of 3, you're going to go. Here's your note. You ready? Ba. So we're going to go ba. You ready? Go ba.
Ba.
Now a little bit louder over here.
Ba. Ba. Oh, wrong note. Are you back? Are you back? I'm just killing time.
Okay, we're going to try to get the meter on the camera here. I'll hold it real still.
I have a degree in improv. Don't worry about it.
They told me this wouldn't work, so let's go.
Should be fine.
Okay, go, Mindy.
Ready? Here's your note. Over here. Ready, go.
Ba.
Ready, go. Ba.
Ba.
Ba. Now, all together. So hold your note. You got to hold on. We'll go faster. Ready? Here we go. Ba, ba, ba.
That's only 80 decibels. We need more.
Louder, 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 louder. Ba.
Oh.
Now, here, I'll get him the noise that he wants. You don't have to make a chord, right? So just follow my hand. Ready? Make sound at this level. Ready? Just shout, cheer. Ready?
$97 decibels.
That is a crescendo.
Are you ready to crescendo? Let's get this show on the road. You got more on the script there?
Nope.
Are you ready to crescendo?
I'm ready to crescendo.
Are you ready to crescendo? Let's go.
All right. Good morning, Anderson. We're going to meet the first teams of our match. The teams of our first match.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Starting off with the Red Alliance, 41-89.
The Chargers from Jefferson, Georgia.
Next up, we've got 281.
The Green Villains from Greenville, South Carolina.
Rounding out the Red Alliance, we've got 63-66.
Ramrods Robotics from Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Next up on our Blue Alliance, we've got 7085.
Paranoid Androids from Pawleys Island, South Carolina.
Next up, we've got 2974.
Walton Robotics from Marietta, Georgia.
And finally, we've got 7676.
THS Robo Dogs from Thompson, Georgia. You're welcome.
All right, teams behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
We are off in the Peachtree District Anderson event presented by Magna Day 2. First autonomous of the day in qualification 46. Everybody seems to be a little bit in motion this morning. Couple sleepy robots. But I'm sure as our teleop period begins and our drivers take control, you will see that everybody is awake. All right, we are on the Red Alliance, the Green Villains. I have a note on board. We got one going in the amp, and if we can get another in there real quick, we'll get amplification. Teams have the opportunity for cooperation at this point if they press their buttons. We've got 2 in our Red Alliance, and our Blue Alliance has already amplified that point by 2974. Walton Robotics will be 5 points. And did they get another one in during amplification? Almost. Red Alliance is now amplified as well. We're only a few minutes or a few seconds into this match. We have a score of 33 to 20. Nope, make that 31. Red Alliance. Blue Alliance also headed in for one in the amp, and they make that one. 2 in the amp will amplify the speaker. You'll see that speaker lights up below in the subwoofer area for 10 seconds. Scores in the speaker go from 2 points to 5 points during amplification. Blue Alliance with their second one in their amp. Oh, missed that one. And Red Alliance got 2 in. They are ready for amplification. You'll notice that teams do not activate that amplification until the robot is ready to take a shot with a note so that they get full score. They can hold it. All right, Blue is amplified as well, so everything that goes in that speaker will be 5 points. We have 2974. That's Walton. Shasti is back across with a really good Shasti. THS Robo Dogs. Robo Dogs are assisting by bringing notes closer for their Alliance members so that they can pick up notes close to their speaker. We have 30 seconds left in the match. 71-45 Red Alliance. We'll be moving into end game in about 8 seconds. You'll see robots headed to the stage at the center of the field. That sound indicates end game. Robots will advance to the stage area marked by the lines in a triangle on the floor. There we have players, human players will be flinging high notes at the microphones. A note on the microphone will increase scoring in this end game. We have Red Alliance attempting harmony. Not quite this morning. An exciting start to our day. Give this first qualification a round of applause. Excellent play. For those of us just joining us on day 2, in just a moment, our official scores will be posted. Official scores come up slightly after the match so that our judges and refs can all confer if there are any fouls or technicals. Those were applied at this time, and now we'll have our official scores coming up shortly. While we wait for our final scores, I will point out some things on the scoreboard here. If you will see down at the bottom, you'll see a little note icon where here it says 15 out of 18. This is one of our rank point options. So if a team scores 18 points in the match, they will activate that little melody icon, and that is a rank point for the team. That counts towards alliance selection. During the early part of the game, in the first 20 seconds of teleop, if they get a note in the amp and activate cooperation, you'll see a little handshake icon show up. That lowers that 18-point threshold to 15. So it's only 15 points to earn that rank point. Ready for our scores. Red Alliance 76 with an event high score. Our previous high score was 72, and that was way back in qualification number 2. Blue Alliance bringing in a very healthy and respectable 62 points. You'll notice there's a little arrow beside each team that shows their advances or falls in the rankings. We have our team 63-66 Ramrods Robotics holding strong at number 2, and Walton holding at 1. We'll be right back with qualification 47.
Alrighty, let's get started with our next match. We've got 81-37.
Fighting Bulldogs from Georgetown, South Carolina.
Next up, 16-48.
G3 Robotics from Atlanta, Georgia.
And rounding out the Red Alliance, 94-77.
This is our rookie team, Lambda, who has now named their robot, Welcome Chester, to the field.
Starting off on the Blue Alliance, we've got 69-61.
Cybots from Chesney, South Carolina.
Let's hear it for 85-75.
The Due Westerners from, guess what? Due West, South Carolina.
And last but not least, we've got 30-91.
That is 100 Scholars Robotics Alliance from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, teams behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
There's our second qualifying match of the day, 47. We are in autonomous, where our robots are operating under pre-coding right now. No one is driving. And not a lot of motion in that period, but things will pick up as our drivers step forward to the drive stations and take their controllers in hand. Now we have our rookie team Lambda with a shot right in the speaker immediately. Well done, Lambda. And another attempt. That one's not hitting the mark just yet, but we have a third on board. All right, and their alliance mates, the G3 Robotics, also assisting. We have their teammate Biting Bulldogs, who's ferrying notes from one end of the field to the other. Lambda just firing away over here. Way to go, rookie team. By the way, our rookie team is ranked number 4 currently in our event today. On the Blue Alliance side, we have our Cybots, 69-61 here at midfield, playing some great defense. 85-75, their teammates, the Do Westerners, lined up for a shot at that speaker. A little bit of a miss, bounced off the bottom there. I would call that one a little flat. There we go, right on pitch this time. And another one on board for the Do Westerners. Their teammates, the 100 Scholars Robotics Academy, driving Yuji. Yuji's over there working to activate the amp. Activating the amp will increase the score in the speaker from 2 to 5. Do Westerners just cranking out the points for the Blue Alliance. Currently 51 seconds left in the match. Score 20 Red Alliance, 15 Blue Alliance. Lot of little mosh pit going here in the center field area. Lots of robots working on some defense today, while Lambda and the Do Westerners just chuck note after note into the speaker. We saw lots of higher scoring in matches. That sound indicates our last 20 seconds, our human players will start flinging those high C's up to the microphones. All right, Blue Alliance has got a robot on stage inside that triangle. They've got a couple attempting climbs on the chains. Red Alliance has one robot that seems to have made it off the floor. That is G3 Robotics. A robot in the air is called on stage. A parked robot is 1 point. On stage robots, those are the ones lifted off the ground, is 3 points. If they get one of those high notes on the pole on the top, which we call the microphone, that score increases to 4 points, and that's called a spotlight. We can also have harmony if 2 robots are hanging on the same chain. Alliance takes the win. Red 31, Blue 20. In this one, we will have Lambda holding strong at number 4 in our ranking. We'll be right back with qualification match 48.
All right, on to our next match. We've got 13-19.
Flash from Malden, South Carolina.
Next up on the Red Alliance, we've got 12-93.
Pandamaniacs from Columbia, South Carolina.
And rounding out the Red Alliance, 39-76.
Electric Hornets from Hopkins, South Carolina.
Starting off with the Blue Alliance, we've got 3-4-3.
Metal in Motion from Seneca, South Carolina.
Next up, we've got 15-39.
Clover Eagle Robotics from Clover, South Carolina.
And rounding out the Blue Alliance, we've got 44-51.
Robots Garage from Lawrence, South Carolina.
Teams behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
All right, in autonomous, we've got lots of notes in the air on the Blue Alliance side. There we go. That is already 17-19 points in autonomous for our Blue Alliance. Way to rack them up. Tally-up begins. At center field, Robots Garage. Note on board and fires. That one is in. Notes going into both amps at the moment. Both of our amps have opportunity for cooperation. You'll notice that Blue Alliance is holding to activate that amp. They want to be sure they have notes ready to go so they can score those higher points when the amp is activated. 13-19 Flash working here center field, and we've got their teammates 39-76 Electric Hornets. Both of them are working towards picking up notes to take down to their Blue Alliance side, to the Red Alliance side. We have Clover Eagle Robotics here going toe to toe with the Electric Hornets. Electric Hornets working to block the source so that it is more difficult to pick up the notes. 13-19, kicking the can down the road over there. Flash is working to scoop up a note. Yet another in the amp for Metal in Motion. And shots fired into an amplified amp. That's 10 points right there. Blue Alliance dominating right now, 53 to Red Alliance's 3. We have 46 seconds in this match. Remember that at 18 amp and speaker notes, teams will achieve melody, which we'll probably see here, and that will be a rank point. All right, that's Blue Alliance has gotten that melody rank point. We're coming up on our final 20 seconds. Our robots will head towards the stage in the center. And our bots are working to get their robots inside that tape line and or hanging. We have 10 seconds left in this match. 13-19 is off the ground. Flash is in the air. 12-93 might be. Metal in Motion definitely way off the ground. They have a note on board. And that'll be the match. We haven't seen much use of the trap scoring opportunity. If you look there in the center of that metal structure, you'll see an April tag, the QR code looking bit. that is actually an opportunity to score. A note can be pressed into that vertically, and it is incredibly difficult to achieve, but if it is achieved in end game, it is an additional 5 points. Scores coming up shortly. Here come your scores for qualifying match 48. Lions, 64 points to red, 6. Once again, you will see those arrows indicate moves in the rankings. Metal in Motion is stepping up to our fourth slot. And we have Robots Garage also stepping up to number 2. You'll notice there's a QR code on the screen. If you'd like to see the scoring details for this match, you can scan that QR code for all the data. We'll be right back with qualifier 49 of 64 today.
Let's get started on the next match. Starting off with the Red Alliance, 281.
The Green Villains from Greenville, South Carolina.
Next up, we've got 342.
Burning Magnetos from North Charleston, South Carolina.
And rounding out the Red Alliance, 7085.
Paranoid Androids from Pawleys Island, South Carolina.
On the Blue Alliance, we've got 1287.
Aluminum Assault from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Give it up for 3490.
Viper Drive from Somerville, South Carolina.
And last but not least, we've got 9561.
Rookie season, Dawson Dino Nuggets from Dawsonville, Georgia.
All right, teams behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Qualifier 49 begins with Teleop, and Blue Alliance has already got 1 in the speaker. And 2 in the speaker. Aluminum Assault attempting another on board, didn't quite make it in autonomous, but they'll have it on board, ready to go in the amp. Excellent start for the Blue Alliance. We got Red Alliance firing away over here. We've got the Burning Magnetos lined up. That's at least 2 for them, and they're Alliance mates, the Green Villains, are going to work to amplify. We've got Cooperation on Red Alliance and Blue Alliance. Remember, that lowers the threshold for a rank point later on. Aluminum Assault lined up. A little flat on that note. Try again. All right, here Red Alliances, the Green Villains are firing, and Burning Magnetos as well. Viper Drive picking up a note here with their source. Team players, human players, putting those on the field. A little pirouette on the way back. Oh, some fancy dancing, and a score. Dawson's Dino Nuggets, that's 95-61. Working a little defense in front of the source over there. They are not allowed to sort of bash into another robot, but you can absolutely interfere. And we all know we don't want interference in the world of music. Oh, another flat note by Aluminum Assault. Get a little more power behind it. Use your diaphragm. Oh, yes, 3490, their Alliance mates Viper Drive helping out there. And here comes Paranoid Androids, also working defense center. We got 30 seconds left. Red Alliance is working to get that lift here from the Green Villains. They do have a note on board, but it does seem to be jammed in their mechanism. Green Villains already off the ground. They are on stage. Their human player will be working to spotlight that robot for more points. They have a second robot off the ground. We have 8 seconds left. Burning Magnetos in the air. We might get a triple here. Can 7085 get a lift? Not quite, but definitely parked on stage. Excellent round there. We have Red Alliance 46, Blue Alliance 37. Both teams activating Cooperation this time. However, we didn't quite make melody. That official will be Red 53, Blue 39. Definite upward movement for the Red Alliance. We will be right back with qualifying match 50.
Right, up next for our alliance with the red side, we've got 69-61.
Cybots from Chesney, South Carolina.
Next up, 87-36.
The Mechanisms from Marietta, Georgia.
And rounding out the red alliance, we've got 45-33.
Currently ranked number 7, that's Phoenix from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
Over on the blue side, we've got 81-37.
The Biting Bulldogs from Georgetown, South Carolina.
In the middle here, we've got 85-75.
The Due Westerners from Due West.
And finishing off the blue alliance, we've got 51-30.
Ranked number 8, that's the Undercogs from North Myrtle Beach High School.
All right, teams, make your way behind the lines. And 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Here we go. We are in autonomous, and it looks like the Blue Alliance is going to attempt. Oh, okay, maybe not. That was probably supposed to be a shot at the speaker, but it looks like their note might be stand up in their shooter. Okay, now they've got it moving. Excellent. That's not going to stop them for the match, and they're able to deposit a couple of notes in the speaker on the Blue Alliance side. Due Westerners and Undercogs both are the score there. Red Alliance has a teammate, Cybots, ferrying notes to the other side of the field so that their teammates, the Mechanisms, can take those shots. And here comes Phoenix with amplification. They are ready to amplify when they want to activate it. Now they're activated. Now those shots will all be worth 5 points for 10 seconds. Once the light disappears, that bonus is over. We are at 1:15 in this match. Red Alliance 29, Blue just stepped up to 30. Biting Bulldogs causing a little trouble, getting in the way of our Red Alliance in the source area. Ooh, a lot of contact here. Does not stop the Due Westerners from dumping that note. Massive contact, a little head banging down here on this end of the field. This is the Due Westerners. Note in the corner, tough to pick up. Got about 38 seconds left in this match. Red Alliance skirting 51-30. The Mechanisms shot. Our robots will be headed on stage now. Oh, there's a note up there up top. If they're able to get a robot off the ground, that will help their scoring. We have 6 seconds left. There we go. Phoenix is in the air. 51-30, that's Undercogs also in the air. And it looks like 69-61 may be out of commission here at center field. We'll have scores coming up momentarily. Red 53, blue 37. We'll have our Red Alliance teams 45, 33, moving up to 6. Yeah, still hanging tight in our top 10. We'll be right back with qualifying match 51, which will feature number 4 ranked Metal in Motion, number 1 ranked Walton Robotics on the Blue Alliance versus the number 5 ranked Lambda and number 9 ranked Technical Terminators on the Red Alliance. We'll be back in a moment.
All right, over on the red side here, we've got 1051.
Technical Terminators, they are driving Beltomatic today.
Next up on the Red Alliance, we've got 9477.
That is Lambda driving Chester.
Finishing up with our Red Alliance, we've got 3091.
100 Scholars Robotics Alliance driving UG.
Starting on the blue side, we've got 343.
Metal in Motion, and their robot is named Death Note.
Next up, we've got 3976.
Electric Hornets are driving Steel Beam.
And for the last team in the match, we've got 2974.
That's Walton Robotics driving Shasti. All right, we got a little minute here, so let's see where everybody's from. So we got Holly's gonna help you out. See Holly here, center field. So if you are a Georgia team, let's hear some noise. Excellent.
What about a South Carolina team? Looks like we've got a lot of South Carolina teams in with us right now.
If you're a South Carolina team from the Low Country, give it up. And the Upstate? Nice. Welcome, welcome to Anderson.
All right, looks like we're going to get started with our match here shortly. So. Teams, make your way behind the lines, and 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
And we begin autonomous for qualifier 51. Red Alliance has got a couple in the air. Didn't really land one there, but the Blue Alliance has definitely sunk a few notes in the speaker. So they are already at 17 points in autonomous. Goes to 29.74. It's crossed that blue line, which is another autonomous point. Drivers take control of our robots and technical terminators, and teammate Lambda lining up for a shot. Once again, those QR code looking things on the field, those work sort of like QR codes. The robots use them to visualize a location and line up with it. Blue Alliance has already got their speaker amplified. Each note scored will be 5 points for 10 seconds. Once the light disappears, it's back to 2 points. Our Red Alliance robot Yogi depositing a note in the amp, working towards that amp score. And Lambda dropping note after note in the speaker. Their technical terminator alliance mate slightly off with that last shot. On the Blue Alliance side, the Electric Hornets, easy note in the amp that time. And another shot by Metal in Motion. Def note, definitely hit that one. We are currently 1 minute left in this match. Blue Alliance 46 to Red Alliance's 18. Lots of fast robots in our competition this weekend here at Anderson. Most of our robots these days use swerve drive, which is what lets them rotate and move across the field like 2974 is doing right now. They're trying to get that shot in before the amplification ends, and they matched it. The Electric Hornets. So where's our Electric Hornet? Oh, here come our individual players, our human players, working to get notes on those mics up high. If they do, it will spotlight their robot. Metal in Motion off the ground. That is a robot on stage. Additional points. This one, 67-24. We have Walton Robotics holding fast in fourth in the rankings, and right behind the Metal in Motion 343 also holding strong. 39.76 Electric Hornets breaks into that top 20. We will be right back with our qualifying match 52.
Next up on the Red Alliance, we've got 2815.
Blue Devil Mechanics. They're
Next
driving
up,
Sinatra today.
next up with our cleanest windows in South Carolina, 4451.
Robots Garage driving Ember.
All right, next up we've got 3329.
Wildbots driving Thor.
All right, over on the Blue Alliance, we've got 7676.
THS Robo Dogs driving Robo Dog.
In the middle here, I would say it's alive, 6366.
Ramrods Robotics driving Frankenstein.
And over on the Blue Alliance, we've got 1293.
Pandamaniacs driving Iceberg.
All right, teams behind the lines, please. And 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Wow, shots fired immediately in this autonomous period. Quick scores of 11 and 12 already. We're not even out of autonomous. 2 minutes and 50 seconds coming up. Robots Garage with a note in. Red Alliance using Wildbot for defense. That tall robot makes it difficult to line up a shot. Robots Garage firing from further back. And we have Blue Alliance robots, 7676 THS Robo Dogs. And the Pandamaniacs are bringing notes from their source to their teammate Ramrods Robotics. If they can deliver notes, that robot can stay in place and score over and over again. Blue Devil Mechanics working to pick up notes that are wedged close up against their subwoofer. They're having trouble getting it out of that corner, but it looks like they almost grabbed it. Wildbot's making it very difficult to score on the Blue Alliance end. Pandamaniacs keeping up the defense in front of our source position. That note went over the driver wall. We have 24 seconds left in this match. Red Alliance 25, Blue 18. We'll be heading. Robots headed to center stage. Robo Dogs on stage. We have 2 high notes on microphones on the Blue Alliance side. If they get a robot off the ground, that will increase the score. Red Alliance has 1 robot on stage. That will conclude qualifier 52. Here come your scores. Red Alliance 32, Blue Alliance 26. We have a little bit of motion in our rankings, although our 44-51 Robots Garage will hold fast at number 2. Up next will be qualification match 53.
All right, I guess we're ready to start with Qual 53. We got the number 1648.
That's going to be G3 Robotics.
And team 3489.
From Summerville, South Carolina, we've got a Category 5.
And 6167, the double hook.
Driving Ashnags, it's the CB Bearbots.
All the way down here to the Blue Alliance, I'm seeing 4189.
We've got the Chargers with their robot Flunky.
And in the middle, we have team 1319.
From Malden, South Carolina, we've got Flash.
And the robot over here, 1539.
Clover Eagle Robotics.
Go for it. Drivers behind the lines, team members behind the lines, and 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
Qualification round 53 underway with Blue Alliance getting notes in their speaker. Also, Red Alliance, I think that's Category 5, is getting notes in their speaker as well. We've also got robots off the starting zone. Alrighty, players, take control of your robots. 1648 G3 Robotics getting some notes into their speaker for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance definitely doing some work, getting some notes from their human players. Also going to shoot a few more notes into their speaker. Everyone's definitely making music this morning. Category 5, picking a note from the center line. We're at 24-12 so far in qualification round 53. Category 5 going for another speaker note. Speaker notes are 2 points each when not amplified. 4189, Flunky going across through the center line, picking up another note into the Blue Alliance wings, doing a dance. Also, we've got 2 robots in the Blue Alliance side over getting notes from their human players. It's going to be Flash and Fred. Category 5 picking up notes as well from their human players. 4189, Flunky doing some work over at the Blue Alliance subwoofer. We've got about a little less than a minute left in the match. A little bit of defense being played on the Red Alliance side by the Blue Alliance. But Red Alliance quickly scooting around trying to get some more notes from their human players. And it's 37-19 right now. We've got a few robots heading over to their stage, getting ready for endgame. Go ahead and... Alrighty, 41-89 getting into position, 13-19 as well on the Blue Alliance side. Human players are tossing those high notes, hoping to get them around a microphone. Red Alliance has one. Blue is up off the air, 41-89, and we are at match. Great job, folks. Your scores will be up shortly. That match, 43-21. We've got a few teams moving up in the ranking points, so that's category 5 moves up to 13. Qualification round 54 up next.
All right. I'm hoping we're going to get to see a triple hang on at least one of these stages before lunch. This could be the one. Let's see, 93-15.
Shooting across the sky, we've got the Coding Comets.
And 70-85.
It's the Paranoid Androids from Pawleys Island, South Carolina.
And this My Smiley Robot, 81-37.
Right up the road from them, it's going to be the Biting Bulldogs from Georgetown, South Carolina.
For the Blue Alliance, we have 95-71.
Currently ranked 9th, it's Patriot Prime.
Over on the right side in the front here we have 39-76.
Watch out, they might sting. It's going to be the Electric Hornets.
And 95-61.
Dino Nuggets.
We started the day with a 76. Maybe we can top that in this round. So to remind you, our plan today is to play up till the last match should be ending around 12:30. We'll immediately go into Alliance selection and then break for lunch from approximately 1 to 2 o'clock.
Seemingly normal words. We're not good. We're not good. Oh, we're not good? Okay. We're ready. It's gonna be good, though. I was thirsty.
All right. Team members behind the lines. It is 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Alrighty, guys. Qualification round 54. We have several robots on the Red Alliance side crossing that starting zone. That is 2 points apiece. We have them also going into the speaker. Blue Alliance as well, getting I think into getting those across the robot across the starting. Drivers are taking control of their robots for the teleoperated period. 7085 Paranoid Androids from Waccamaw High School going for a note in one of their speakers. 9571 for the Blue Alliance on the center line. $81.37 Biting Bulldogs getting a note from their human player for the Red Alliance, getting that lined up perfectly. $95.71 Patriot Prime. They're guiding that robot in for a note as well on the Blue Alliance side. $70.85 Paranoid Androids coming back over the Red Alliance subwoofer. Oh, scooting around the wings. Patriot Prime looking to get another note for the Blue Alliance into their speaker, and they did. Great job, guys. Making music this morning is amazing. 9571 again. Patriot Prime getting lined up to get a note from their human player. 7085 Paranoid Androids. Scooting across, keeping. They are definitely trying to keep Patriot Prime away from the Red Alliance subwoofer. Blue Alliance getting ready to go for another note in their speaker. And they did it. Right now we've got 27 seconds left in the match. It's going to be 16 blue, 8 red. You're going to start to see robots their center stage for endgame. Human players also attempting to get those high notes on the microphones. 9561 looking to grab the chain. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match. Alrighty, folks. Qualification round 54. Scores will be up shortly. Takes that match with 17-10. Great job, guys. We got 39.76 moving up to 17. 95.61 moving up to 18, and 95.71 staying in 9th ranking place. Great job. Keep it up, and qualification round 55 was up next. Just want to give a quick reminder to you all, if you are videotaping or wanting to see the robots up really close and you're standing right by that black curtain, we just want to remind you guys to bend down during match play so that people behind you can see. Thank you guys. Have fun.
Kirby, I'm ready for the next match. The ones with the colorful flag stick and the double launcher. It's 10:51.
Technical Terminators.
And then Mindy's favorite team, 1287.
Aluminum Assault.
And rounding it out, it's 342.
The Burning Magnetos.
Oh, we got blue shirts in the Blue Alliance. Starting with 7676.
The Robo-Dog.
Beautiful flag. And 2815.
Blue Devil Mechanics.
And 6961 rookies.
Cybot.
Excuse me, you're not rookies. Sorry about that.
Cookies, not rookies.
Teams behind the line, and it's 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Here we go. Red Alliance already getting 2 notes into their speakers. We've got Blue Alliance across the starting zone. We've also got a note in the Blue Alliance speaker for the autonomous period. Alrighty, drivers, take control of your robots, and here we go. 10:51, Technical Terminators going for the notes in their speakers for the Red Alliance. 1287 delivering an amp note as well. We're off to a flying start. Blue Line 7676. It's going to be Robo-Dogs getting more notes into their speaker for the Blue Lines this morning. We're at a tie at the moment, 23-25 now. Got another note scored for the Blue Alliance, and 10:51, Technical Terminators getting lined up at their subwoofer for the Red Alliance, going for another note. 342, Bernie doing the same thing. 1287, Red Alliance also had an amplification. Alrighty, Blue Alliance getting notes from their human players, going across the center line into their wings, going over to the subwoofer and lining up to score some notes into their speakers. 6961, that's gonna be Cybots going across through this, playing a little bit of center field game. Looking to come over and do a little defense maybe. 1287, Aluminum Assault going for those notes in the Red Alliance speaker. All right, we've got 45 seconds left in the match. It is a close one. 342, Bernie already going for the chain on their stage. 10:51 as well. You normally don't see this till end match. And we've got 2 up. 10:51, Technical Terminators going for the trap. We've got 10:50 for the Red Alliance. You're not going to see Blue Alliance going to their stage. Aluminum Assault going for some more speaker notes. Human players for the Red Alliance getting that high note on the microphone. Blue Alliance, we got 2. We've got 6 seconds left in the match. 4, 3, 2, 1, match.
Awesome, 2 double hangs.
Takes that for the win. Very close, 36-34. I do want to give props to the Red Alliance for getting 2 high notes onto their microphone. That was really amazing. Y'all are doing awesome stuff, guys. Keep it up. We'll see you for qualification round 56.
We have 2 evenly matched alliances here, starting with the 5 and 6 ranked teams, and then a couple in the middle on each alliance. I'm going to declare the Red Alliance for this tournament to be the most colorful alliance so far, starting with 281.
The Green Villains, currently ranked 6th.
And Team 8575.
Driving Edward, the Dew Westerners.
And our bright yellow Team 1319.
With our jukebox hero, we've got the Flash.
Blue Alliance anxiously waiting, moving up in the rankings if they win. All important before the noontime Alliance selection, it's 45-33.
Phoenix driving Beethoven. Maybe they'll make a symphony on this match.
And Team 3329.
The Wildbots driving Thor.
And Team 3091.
Driving UG, we've got 100 Scholars.
So it's 3 drivers in behind the line, team members behind the lines. In 3, 2, hold on. So we'll take a mulligan on this one. It's time to go. Team members behind the lines. And it's 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Alrighty, 8575 getting a note to the Red Alliance speaker. Also 281, 1319, and 8571 going across the starting zone. We got 4533 for the Blue Alliance as well. Alrighty, Autonomous is now over. Drivers taking control of their robots. They're going after notes. 281 picking it up. That's the Green Villains going over for the Red Alliance amplifier. 8571 going for the speaker. We've got 3329 for the Blue Alliance going for the speaker. Let's see if they perfect notes over here, guys. 4533 Scoot Phoenix coming along in the Red Wings, lining up to receive a note from their human player. 281 going across the center line. Bumping Phoenix. Phoenix actually going for the Blue Alliance amplifier. And they are successful in making some noise. 3091 looks to be picking up another note for the Blue Alliance. 8575 for the Red Alliance, lining up that subwoofer and making a perfect note. Lots of practice for that one. 3329 for the Blue Alliance coming over and getting us some notes from their human players. We've got about a minute left in the match. Red 31, blue 28. Looks like the Red Alliance needs one more note in their amp, and same with the Blue Alliance. 3091 going for their amp. And they were successful. Red Alliance also successful with their amp note. And 8575, Dew Westerner is getting another note into the Red Alliance speaker. And the red we've got that sound means it's going to be end game. We've got robots going over to their stages and human players trying to get those high notes onto those microphones. We've got about 8 seconds left in the match. We've got 3329 and 4533 up and 281 as well. Great job, guys. Great job. With 47 to 38. Team Green, the Green Villains, 281 has moved up to rank number 5. Great job, guys. In qualification round 57 is up next. Hey guys, just a reminder, if you are watching the match and you are standing right along that black curtain, please make sure you bend down for the match so that people behind you can see. Thank you guys so very much and enjoy the rest of today.
All right, on to our next match. Red Alliance number 1, we've got 1539.
It's gonna be Clover Robotics.
Up next in the center, ooh, I broke the flag. In the center, we've got 6366.
Ramrod Robotics.
Rounding out the Red Alliance, 3490.
Viper Drive.
Over on the Blue Alliance, we've got 8736.
The Mechanisms.
Up next, we've got 5130.
The Undercogs. Driving Umi Zumi.
And last but not least, 9315.
The Coding Comets.
All right, teams, behind the lines, please. 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Already 3492 notes into the red for the Red Alliance and a third. We've also got 5130 across the starting zone for the Blue Alliance. 3 seconds left in autonomous. That sound means the drivers can now take control of their robots. 6366 for the Red Alliance, grabbing a note from the Red Alliance wing and going to the amplifier. And successfully making that note louder. 5130 also for the Blue Alliance, getting a note in their speaker. $63.66, that's gonna be Ramrod's Robotics scooting across. Putting okay. We've got 1539 Clover Robotics hanging out in the center field, moving some notes around. 3490 as well. That's going to be Viper Drive. Looking to move across the field to get a note from their human player. 6366 getting a note into their speaker. Oh, here comes the Mechanisms going over, getting lined up so they can get a note from their human player for the Blue Alliance. We do have cooperation, has been activated. So now instead of 18 notes, they only need 15. Both alliances only have 9, so let's get there. We've already got Blue Alliances lining up at their center stage. Lots of action over here on the Red Alliance side, lining up at their subwoofers and picking up notes to get into their speakers. About 35 seconds left in the match. 29 red, 24 blue. Got another note being lined up for the amplifier. Sound means that it's the end game. 20 seconds left in the match. We've got human players trying to get those high notes onto those microphones. Oh, we almost had one for the Red Alliance. That was so awesome. 63-66 off the ground. Blue Alliance, we got 93-15 also. A 2-1 match. 38-27. Great job, folks. We've still got 63-66 Ramrod Robotics staying at 4th ranking. Lots of notes that were scored on those speakers, guys. Great job. Qualification round of 58 up next.
All right, let's get started with our next match. We've got 1648.
G3 Robotics.
Up next, we've got 3, 4, 2, 3. I'm so sorry. 3, 4, 3.
Metal in Motion from Seneca, South Carolina.
4189.
Driving Flunky, we've got the Chargers from Jefferson, Georgia.
Up over on the blue side, we've got 6167.
From Hemingway, South Carolina, please welcome the CB Bearbots.
Up next, we've got 9477.
Currently ranked 6th with their robot named Chester, we've got Lambda.
And last but not least, we have 9571.
It's Patriot Prime.
All right, teams behind the lines, please. And 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
And we're off. qualification round 58 underway. We have Red Alliance and Blue Alliance both leaving their starting zones and going for notes in their speakers. Alright, that's the end of autonomous drivers taking control of their robots. 343, Metal in motion, definitely in motion, grabbing notes from the center line, going back over for the Red Alliance. And we also have a note that was scored in the speaker for the Blue Alliance. I believe that's 9477 Lambda. More notes for the Blue Alliance, 6167 Ashnags. Oh, just notes flying everywhere. We know how that is, flying off the page, especially when we're playing so well. 4189 Red Alliance going for more notes into their speaker, where they're also amplified at this moment. You can see that it counts down on their subwoofer, and they've just put another note in their amplifier. We've got more notes going over for the Blue Alliance. 9477 Lambda getting lined up at their subwoofer and shooting for their speaker. 343 Metal in motion getting another note in the Red Alliance amplifier. $95.71 scooting across the center line, going over to the Red Alliance wing area, getting lined up to their human players to receive a note. We've got about 50 seconds left in the match. 28 for red, 14 blue. We've got more notes trying to be scored by the Red Alliance. That's 343. Getting lined up again ever so perfectly, getting those notes up into that speaker. Great job, and they were amplified. Alrighty, about 28 seconds left in the match. You're going to start seeing the robots going towards our center stage, getting lined up, ready to clock. Alrighty, 4189 getting in position, trying to get on that chain. Humans players are now going for those high notes. Alrighty, 1648 off the ground for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance, they are all parked. We got 2-1 match. Great job, folks. Those high notes are so fun. That qualifying match, 56-21. Great job, folks. Metal in motion staying in the third rank. We got 94.77 moving down to 9, but great job, guys. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you back for qualification round 59.
get started with our next match. We've got 2974.
Walton Robotics with their robot Shasti.
Up next, we've got 3489.
Y'all, it must be a heat wave. Category 5.
Give it up for 2815.
Currently ranked 10th, singing their way all the way. It's gonna be Sinatra.
I'm seeing some pretty clean windows, so it must be 4451.
Currently in ranked 2nd, it's Robots Garage.
Up next, we've got 1293.
Pandamaniacs. Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry. And finally, we have 1051.
The Technical Terminators. I'll be back.
As a reminder, after the last match, we need one team representative to line up behind the red queuing area after the last match for alliance selection.
All right, teams behind the lines. And 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Alrighty, guys. Red Alliance already getting notes into their speaker during autonomous. Blue as well going for the speaker. Robots moving into the center line during autonomous. These robots are not controlled right now by humans. They were sight reading, guys. All right, we now have human players taking control of the robots and notes flying in the air. 3489. That's going to be category 5. Setting up notes in the speaker for the Red Alliance. 1051 Technical Terminators getting lined up on the Blue Alliance subwoofer, as well as 4451 putting notes into the Blue Alliance amplifier. We do already have a core partition pressed, so from 18 to 15 notes for both teams. Alrighty, 2974. Walton Robotics getting another note lined up for their amplifier. Category 5 for the speaker for the Red Alliance, 1051. Also speaker for the Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance is amplified, just a second left on that. 4119. We've got about a minute, a little bit over a minute left in the match. Category 5, scooting around that center line. Over back to the Red Alliance speaker, 4451, making their way to the Red Alliance wing to get a note from their human player. Running into the middle of the center stage on the Red Alliance side, but delivering that note for the Blue Alliance amp. Category 5, going for that speaker for the Red Alliance. We've got about 41 seconds left in the match. Red Alliance is 18 out of their 15 notes. Guys, that's huge. So we're gonna look for a melody, maybe 2974 getting another note, and they are another note in the amp for the Red Alliance. We got about for end game. Category 5 already on that chain. 4451 parked, 1051 on the chain. High notes are flying for the microphones. 2815. So we're looking. And maybe a possible melody. We shall see. Great job, folks. Just a reminder, if you are standing along that black curtain and you are not media with a media button, please find another spot to stand. But also, if you have the media button and you are videoing the match and you are media, make sure that you bend down so that people behind you can see. Thank you guys. Enjoy it. Scores will be coming up soon for qualification round 59.
All right, as you can see, match 59 is still under review. Trying to score it, and we will explain the circumstances in a moment.
Alrighty, guys, attention on the field. We do have a yellow card that is being given to 2974. This is due to G212, which is the rule regarding egregious and exceptional violations. Red Alliance takes the win with 71-24.
All right, on the red side, we have 45-33.
Currently ranked 7, it's gonna be Phoenix.
Next up, 85-75.
The Dew Westerners.
And rounding out the Red Alliance, we have 76-76.
Robo-Dog.
Over on the Blue Alliance, we have 15-39.
It's gonna be Clover Eagle Robotics, driving Fred.
Up next, 33-29.
The Wild Bots laying down the hammer with Thor.
And finally, we have 93-15.
Driving Lyra, it's the Coding Comets. Shoo!
All right, teams, please step behind the lines. And 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Red Alliance and Blue Alliance both going for their notes and their speakers during autonomous. Guys, the players are definitely sight reading this piece. They are not, the robots are not controlled. We do have them over the starting zone though. Robots can now be controlled by their human players. Lots of action gets going right now. 85-75. Shooting for the, that's Edward getting a note, and 76-76 getting a note into the speaker for the Red Alliance. Over on the Blue Alliance side, we have 33-29. Thor getting a note into the Blue Alliance side. Everybody's hanging out in the wings on the Blues stage. Red Alliance getting notes from their human players, and Blue Alliance definitely making sure that they've got notes in their speaker. 85-75 answering that back as well with a note for the Red Alliance in the speaker. That's gonna be the Mr. Ed scooting across the stage, getting those notes and delivering them back to their speakers. Red Alliance has executed their amplification. Blue Alliance lining up to their subwoofers and getting their notes into their speakers as well. We've got about a minute left in the match. 26-10 Red. A lot of movement by Edward in the center line. 45-33 Phoenix delivering a note in the amp for the Red Alliance. Edward coming back through, playing a little music, doing a little dance in the Blue Alliance wings. 93-15 Lyro, the coding comments in the Blue Alliance wings. Looking to go through the center stage already. 15-39, that's gonna be Fred going for the note in the Red Alliance stage. All right, it's endgame. We got 33-29 on the Blue Alliance side. Oh, the Blue Alliance did get a microphone with those high notes. So we got 33-29 and 93-15 for the Blue Alliance in 3, 2, 1, match. That win, 41-26. We see that 45-33 Phoenix has moved up to rank number 6, and that's 85-75 with Mr. Ed has moved up to 10. We also have ranking points awarded for the Red Alliance and the Blue. Great job, folks. Qualification round 61 up next.
All right. First up on the Red Alliance, we have 1287.
Aluminum Assault driving Ballista.
Up next, we've got 8137.
Biting Bulldogs driving DJ. Dog Jockey.
And I promise I'm going to get it right this time, folks. 343.
Metal in Motion driving Death Note.
Over on the Blue Alliance, we have 3490.
Viper Drive with their robot Mac Daddy.
Up next, we've got 7085.
Paranoid Androids driving Marvin.
And last but not least, we have 6167.
CB Bearbots driving their robot Ashnags.
All right, teams behind the lines, and 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
Qualifying match 61 here at Peachtree District Anderson event presented by Magna. Robots in motion during autonomous. One attempt at the speaker from the Red Alliance for a 343 metal in motion. That attempt was successful. Robot in motion now. Aluminum Assault with an immediate attempt at the amp. That will give us cooperation from both sides here. It looks like our Blue Alliance is working towards cooperation as well. Lots of movement on the field for this match. CB Bearbots working center of the field, working with their alliance mates. 3490 Viper Drive, one in by Viper Drive, gonna follow right close behind. There we go with the CB Bearbots. 1287 lined up for a shot. And it's in, it's good. The Red Alliance has managed to stick a note in the speaker. Not that that will score anything. I was just noting it for you. We are at 1 minute 20 seconds in this match, and the Blue Alliance 27, Red 19. Viper Drive at the source, receiving a note from their human players. Paranoid Androids here at center field. It looks like they are working to disrupt cross-field traversing robots. CB Bearbots quickly back to their speaker. It looks like metal in motion for Red Alliance. They're working towards amplifying that speaker. 2 notes in the amp, and the human player can activate amplification, indicated by the red light on the top of the amp station. When there are 2 red lights, they can activate that amplification, increasing the scores. This will be the Red Alliance's second. They are now eligible for amplification. They can hold. That indicates our last 20 seconds in this match. Robots will head to the stage. We have got 1 high note on a mic. Spotlit 2. That's the second time that team human player has gotten 2 on. All of our robots are parked on stage this time. Those high notes, unfortunately, will not increase the score for those parked robots, but it sure is fun to watch them ring the mic. Robots 47, Blue Alliance 39, red. That will put our 2 rank points for our Blue Alliance teams. Those teams all moving up in rank. We've got 3490, the Viper Drive, breaking into the top 10. We'll be right back with match 62 of 64. After qualifying matches, we will move into, we have our lunch coming up and we have Alliance selection coming up. Lots of exciting things.
A reminder again, at the end of match 64, we need 1 team representative from each team to assemble behind the red queuing area for Alliance selection, which will occur within minutes after the end of match 64.
Alrighty, I think we're gonna get started with our next match. We've got 342.
Burning Magnetos, driving good old Bernie.
Up next, we've got 6366.
Ramrods Robotics, currently ranked number 3.
And finally on the Red Alliance, we have 6961.
The Cybots, they're driving Maverick.
Over on the Blue Alliance with the cleanest windows in South Carolina, we've got 4451.
Robots Garage, once again driving Ember.
All right. Up next, we've got 4189.
That's the Chargers with their bot Flunky.
And finally, we have 3489.
Category 5, driving Heatwave.
Teams behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
15 seconds of autonomous underway. Ramrods Robotics scoring immediately in that speaker. And drivers, drive your robots. Burning Magnetos with an immediate note. And Ramrods Robotics with 1 in the amp. Those flashing yellow lights indicate the availability of cooperation. Here we go. Ramrods Robotics is activating amplification. Anything scored in the speaker right now will be 5 points. And amplification ends. 6366, that's Ramrods Robotics once again. Dropping a note in that amp. We have our Robots Garage with a shot there in that speaker. That was a miss. They will try again, and it's good. Cat 5 with another point in the speaker. Cybots playing defense in front of our source area. Makes it more difficult for their composing alliance to obtain notes from their human players. It looks like we have Burning Magnetos already in place on stage. They have hooks on chain and are ready to lift. We are still 8 seconds out from end game. They've got a grip and they're off the ground. Last 20 seconds of end game. Robots Garage also in line. We have Red Alliance attempting Harmony with a second robot off the ground. Will Blue Alliance also achieve that? Harmony. 2 seconds, 1, match. That's 54 to Blue Alliance's 48. 2 Red Alliance teams moving up. Ramrod's Robotics moving up to second. And we have Burning Magnetos right behind them in 7th. You see we got 33 and 34 speaker notes. That's a lot of points. Teams are getting those higher scores with lots of speaker notes. We'll be right back with qualifying 63 of 64.
All right, let's get rolling on the next match. We've got 95-61.
Rookie team Dawson Dino Nuggets.
Next up, 29-74.
Walton Robotics.
And rounding out the Red Alliance, 94-77.
Lambda.
Over on this end of the field, we're starting with 95-71.
Patriot Prime.
Up next, we've got 13-19.
Flash.
And rounding out the Blue Alliance, we've got 51-30.
Undercogs.
All right, teams behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Quick movement in autonomous by Walton Robotics. Red Alliance consisting this time of Walton, our #1 ranked team, and 2 rookie teams. We also have a rookie team on the Blue Alliance side of the field. Patriot Prime off to center line, playing defense in the source area. The Red Alliance has activated cooperation. Blue Alliance has not activated cooperation. 51-30, scoring notes in the speaker. Once again, cooperation lowers the threshold for a rank point, making it so that the team only needs 15 points scored in the amp and the speaker. 95-71 is lined up to score in the speaker. A little bit of a miss there. Sour note. Lambda drops one quite easily in the Red Alliance side. Red Alliance 36, Blue 14 at 1:15 left in the match. Red Alliance has amplification available. They will probably wait until there we go, amplifying just before their shooter shoots, so they get maximum use of the 10 seconds of the increased scoring capabilities. Current score, Red Alliance 52, with our rookie teams providing excellent support to our #1 ranked 29-74 Walton Robotics. Here goes Lambda. Go Chester, go Chester. There we go. We have 26 seconds left in this match. Our robots will soon head to the stage. Robots in the center triangles are parked and receive a point. Robots off the ground are on stage. If they are off the ground and their human player hits a high note, they are spotlit. 1 second. Red Alliance 62, Blue 22. 65 to Blue Alliance's 29. Walton will maintain its position as our #1 ranked team. And our Lambda, our Sewanee, Georgia rookie team, breaks into the top 10 at number 9. We will be right back for our final qualifying match. After qualifying match, we will quickly move into Alliance selection. That is one of the most exciting parts of our day. Please stick around.
All right, this is the last qualification match of the competition. Let's make it count. Let me hear it for the red team. Let me hear it for the blue team. Red team, I think we can do better than that. Let's hear it. There we go. All right, over on the red team, we've got 3976.
The Electric Hornets driving Steel Beam.
Up next, we've got 3091.
100 Scholars with UG.
And finally, with the Red Alliance, we've got 8736.
The Mechanisms with their robot Goblin.
Over on the blue team, we've got 281.
Currently ranked 5th, the Green Villains with Velociraptor.
Up next, 1648.
Alrighty, give it up for Dancing Queen, driven by G3 Robotics.
And the final team of the qualification matches, we've got 1293.
The Pandamaniacs with their robot Iceberg.
All right, teams behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
Alrighty, last qualification round underway on this beautiful rainy Saturday. We've got 8736 over the starting zone. We've got the Blue Alliance 281 over here. The Green Villains lining up for their amp. We've got that is the end of the autonomous. And here we are, the teleoperated period. Drivers have now taken control of their robots, and they are making music on the Red Alliance and the Blue Alliance this time. We've got, this match is going to be underway. We got 3091 going into the amp. Notes being shot by 8736. That's going to be the Mechanisms with their robot Goblin. 1648 Dancing Queen. Doing the dance in the Blue Alliance wings, looking for being in front of the subwoofer and setting up for that note inside the speaker. Blue Alliance has hit their cooperation button. We'll see what happens. It's currently 15-10. About a minute and 25 seconds left in the match. 87-36. Goblin coming over, getting that note in the speaker for the Red Alliance. 1293 Iceberg lining up for the Blue Alliance to get more notes from their human players. 281 the Green Villains hanging on the center line, looking to pick up that note, scooting under their stage for the Blue Alliance and heading over to the Blue Alliance is actually amplified at the moment, so they're lining up trying to get some notes into the speaker for the Blue Alliance. $30.91 Yuji, driven by 100 Scholars. Hanging around the center stage mark, getting ready. Looks like getting ready for end game. And we got about 27 seconds left in the match. Red Alliance going for a few more notes in the speaker. Right, guys, human players going for those high notes on the microphones. 39.76 for the Red Alliance going onto the chain. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, match.
All right, can I have your attention, everyone, please? We are missing a team representative from 281, 343, 1293, 3091, 4189, 4451, 6366, 8736. Thank you.
Takes that one 33-30. Great job, folks. Great job. Alliance selection is up next.
Well, Holly, I've seen you get excited before, but you're really pumped, aren't you?
Well, I know I'm having a really fun time. How about y'all? Are y'all having a really, really fun time? I think you can do better than that.
Come on, let's do the crescendo.
There we go.
Crescendo. I have in my hand, she has in her hand. We're holding it close to the chest, though, the top 8 seeds. And we're going to start introducing them now. All the teams over there have a representative. And if we call your number, coming through the rear gate, the queuing lady will bring you there. So,
when your number is called, just come join me.
start in the back. Okay? All right, there's only one rule during alliance selection, and that is if a team declines an invitation to be selected by an existing alliance, they may not be offered a selection on any other alliance. So the declining team does not lose its option to select another team if they are alliance captain. For example, if the number 1 team picks number 2 and number 2 says no thank you, number 2 still gets to be alliance captain and proceeds as usual, but no other team can choose alliance number 2. If number 1 selects number 2 and they accept, we slide everybody around, and then the number 9 team becomes the number 8 team. I think if you've ever been here before, you see it. So let's meet the teams. They've been ranked based on their performance and the ranking points. And we have come up with team number 8 seed is 2815.
Blue Devil Mechanics is from Dreher High School in Columbia, South Carolina.
Ask them.
Are you able to compete?
2815 is able to compete.
All right, now our number 7 seed. Congratulations to 342.
Burning Magnetos is from Fort Dorchester High School and homeschools in North Charleston, South Carolina.
Is your team able to compete?
Team 342, Burning Magnetos, is feeling the burn and is able to compete.
Now our number 6 seed is 4533.
Phoenix is from East Cooper Central for advanced studies in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
Is your team able to compete?
As Team 4533 Phoenix, we will fly high and we're able to compete.
Moving on to, what's her number? We're at 5, right? I can't count backwards. Our number 5 seed, congratulations to Team 281.
The Green Villains is from J.L. Mann Academy, Greenville Tech Charter, and Southside High Schools, also comprised of homeschool and community groups here in Greenville, South Carolina.
Is your team able to compete?
Yes, we are able to compete.
All right, moving on to seed number 4, 4451.
From Robots Garage, they are from Lawrence District and Fountain Inn High Schools in Lawrence, South Carolina.
Is your team able to compete?
Team 4451 is able to compete.
Thank you. And our number 3 seed is Team 343.
It's Metal in Motion. From Walhalla, Seneca, West Oak High Schools, Oconee Christian Academy, and homeschools in Seneca, South Carolina.
Is your team able to compete?
Yes, we are able to compete.
I just realized looking behind me, they've already posted the results. This used to be very suspenseful and a big surprise, but just ignore the numbers on the screen. So, our runner-up, in case Miss America is unable to, oh, that's the wrong script, hang on. A number 2 seed is 6366.
Ramrods Robotics from Hillcrest High School in Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Is your team able to compete?
Team 6366 is ready to rise up from the grave and ready to compete.
And finally, our number 1 seed, congratulations to team 2974. Number 1 seed, Anderson.
Walton Robotics is from Walton High School in Marietta, Georgia. The team 2974 is our top seeded alliance. They are ineligible to be selected by another alliance.
So you get to put on your armband because you ain't going to get picked by anybody.
Is your team able to compete?
Team 2974, Walton Robotics, is able to compete.
You need a pen?
Okay, now we'll begin with our number 1 alliance and work down the rankings to our 8 alliance. Now, after number 8 alliance makes their first pick, we'll start with them for their second selection and work our way back to the first alliance. And now, our number 1 seed, who would like, and now, our number 1 seed, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
We need a second.
Oh, okay.
Do, 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 do.
All right, number 1 seed, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 2974, Walton Robotics, would like to invite Team 343, Metal in Motion, to make music with us.
Metal in Motion from Lahala, Seneca, West Oak High School, Oconee Christian Academy, and homeschools.
Team 343, would you prefer to join or form your own alliance?
We will join your alliance.
Thank you. We will now invite Team 9477 for our 8th alliance spot.
Lambda is from Lambert High School in Georgia.
Is your team able to compete?
We, Team 9477 Lambda, want to keep surfing this wave and are ready to compete.
All right, Team 6366, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 6366 would like to invite Team 4451 to our Monster Mash.
All right.
Robots Garage from Lawrence District and Fountain Inn High Schools in Lawrence, South Carolina.
Team 4451, would you prefer to join or form your own alliance?
4451 Robots Garage would prefer to join their alliance.
All right. Congratulations. We will now be inviting Team 3490 to come join us at the 8th Alliance spot.
Viper Drive from Cane Bay High School in Somerville, South Carolina.
Team 3490, are you able to compete?
Team 3490 Viper Drive is ready to take a bite of the competition.
Congratulations, you're Alliance 8.
Team 281 needs a second.
I lost it, I guess.
Team 281, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 281 would like to invite. Shoot, Ben, what's the Team 2815.
The Blue Devil Mechanics from Dreer High School in Columbia, South Carolina.
Team 2815, would you prefer to join or form your own alliance?
2815 would prefer to join the 281 Green Villains.
Congratulations.
Would Team 8575 come to the stage?
The Due Westerners from Due West Robotics in Due West, South Carolina.
So, Cowboy, are you ready to compete?
The Sharpshooters from Team 8575, the Due Westerners, are ready to compete.
All right, Team 4533, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 4533 Phoenix would like to invite Team 342 the Burning Magnetos to join our alliance.
The Burning Magnetos from Fort Dorchester High School and Home Schools in North Charleston, South Carolina.
All right, Team 342, would you prefer to join or run your own alliance?
Team 342 would like to form our own alliance.
Oh. All right. Team 4533, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
As Team 4533, we would like to invite Team 8575, the Due Westerners, to join our alliance.
The Due Westerners from Due West Robotics in Due West, South Carolina.
Team 8575, would you like to join their alliance or would you prefer to run your own?
Team 8575 would like to join the alliance.
Congratulations.
All right, that brings up 3489 to become our new number 8 alliance captain.
Category 5 is from Young Scientists of South Carolina and Summerville High School in Summerville, South Carolina.
$34.89. Would you be able to compete?
We are able to compete.
Thank you.
All right, Team 342, who would you like to invite? Who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 342 would like to invite Team 3049 Category 5 to join our alliance.
Category 5 from Summerville High School and Young Scientists SC in Summerville, South Carolina.
Team 3489, would you like to join or would you prefer to run your own?
On behalf of Team 3489, we graciously accept.
Congratulations.
So now we're down to 9561.
The Dawson Dino Nuggets from Dawsey County High School in Dawsonville, Georgia.
Congratulations, Georgia team. Are you Georgia? I'll get it. Okay. Are you willing to compete, anxious to compete, able to compete?
Team 9561 is able to compete.
Congratulations.
All right, Team 9477, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 9477 would like to invite 1287 to ride this wave with us.
Aluminum Assault from Academy of Arts and Science and Technology in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Team 1287, do you accept?
Team 1287 graciously accepts.
Congratulations. All right, Team 3490, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
We're gonna need a minute.
All right.
He started the crisis. Yeah, that's all.
Team 3490, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 3490 Viper Drive would like to invite Team 51 to our alliance.
Can you say that number again?
1051.
1051.
The Technical Terminators from Academy for Careers and Technology, Marion County Schools in Mullins, South Carolina.
Team 1051, do you accept?
Team 1051 Technical Terminators graciously accepts.
Congratulations. All right, Team 9561, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Wait, hold up. Team 9561 would like to invite Team 3489 to join our alliance.
Team 3489 is already selected.
Team 9561 would like to invite Team 5130 to join our alliance.
5130.
The Undercogs. They're from North Myrtle Beach High School in Little River, South Carolina.
Team 5130, do you accept?
Team 5130 gladly accepts.
Congratulations. All right, we will now move on to our second pick of the alliances. I know.
I don't think it's been this quiet in this house all weekend. This is called Think Time. I hear the Jeopardy song. Show of hands if anyone up in the audience has been in their shoes. You know what they're going through, right? It's not easy. Yes. And back in the day before cell phones, they used to do hand signals from the audience and get the numbers wrong. Signal flags out. I'm seeing some signals up there. It looks like brush your teeth. What does that mean? Okay. Then a C. Oh, what's the bark mean? Go for the robo-dogs? Is that? Yeah. A reminder, we'll break after this till 2 o'clock. After the alliance selections, we'll let you know which teams need to be queued up. And at the end of this, the remaining 8 teams need to be on standby. And if you think you cannot act as a backup team, you need to let us know so we can rank the backup teams in order. The game announcers are looking up some statistics. As far as I can recall, does anyone remember a triple hang? Was there one? Yeah, there was one at least? Yeah, not today? Okay. And the high score was something in the 70s. I think last week online I saw some approaching 100. Who thinks we're going to have a double triple hang by the end of the day? No? Come on, be optimistic. In 1963, they said, who can be on the moon by the end of this decade? And we made it. That was before your time. But in your time, it's maybe who can get us to Mars and maybe even come back. I'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Magna, for renting this facility, keeping it clean, warm and cool as needed, and dry.
The high score has not changed since this morning. It is still 76 in qualification round 46. And it is still raining outside. Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cargo.
Cargo who?
Cargo beep, beep.
Wow, my 5-year-old granddaughter will love that one.
I think I learned it when I was in kindergarten. That's all I got.
Well, I've worked with a guy who you could never understand if he was telling the truth or making up one of his stories from his large family. He always seemed to have a brother or sister that did something weird. And finally they said, Barry, don't you know Andy's when he's lying? And I go, no, how can you tell when Andy's lying? Is that if his lips are moving.
Hey, Barry, I got another joke.
Okay.
Why do seagulls fly over the ocean?
Why do seagulls fly over the ocean? I'm going to guess, because they can't fly under?
Well, because if they flew over the bay, we'd call them bagels.
Oh, the judges are all leaving on that one. I'll have to warn you, who's going to Charleston in 2 weeks? Okay. There's a MC in Charleston. His name is Matt. Matt, are you here today? Yeah. Matt is the master of bad dad jokes.
Well, Barry, I hate to interrupt you, but it looks like our alliance number 8 is ready to pick their second alliance. All right.
All right. Team 9561 invites Team 1648 to join the alliance.
G3 Robotics is from Midtown High School in Atlanta, Georgia.
Team who? Team 1648, do you accept?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Congratulations.
So 2 out of 3 teams on Alliance 8 are from Georgia.
All right, team 1051 and 3490, who do you invite?
Team 3490 and 1051 would like to invite 3329 to our alliance. 3329.
3329.
The Wildbots are from Camden County High School in Kingsland, Georgia.
Team 3329, do you accept?
Team 3329 Wildbots gladly accepts.
Congratulations. All right, team 9477 and 1287, need a second. All right. Team 9477 and 1287, who do you invite to join your alliance?
We would like to invite Team 4189 to join our alliance.
4189.
The Chargers from Jackson County 4-H and Jefferson High School in Jefferson, Georgia.
Team 4189, do you accept?
Team 4189 graciously accepts.
Congratulations. All right, Team 342 and 3489, who do you invite to join your alliance?
Team 342
and Team 3489
would like to invite Team 8736, the Mechanisms, to join our alliance.
8736.
The Mechanisms. They are a family and community group from Marietta, Georgia.
Team 8736, do you accept?
Team 8736 graciously accepts.
Congratulations. All right, Team 4533 and 8575, who do you invite to join your alliance?
Team 4533 and Team 8575 will invite 3976 Electric Hornets to our alliance.
3976.
The Electric Hornets are from Lower Richland High School in Hopkins, South Carolina.
Team 3976, do you accept?
Team 3976 graciously accepts.
Congratulations. All right, Team 281 and 2815, who would you like to invite to join your alliance? They need a minute. All right, Team 281 and 2815, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 281 and Team 2815 would like to invite Team 6167.
6167.
The CB Bearbots are from Carvers Bay High School in Hemingway, South Carolina.
$61.67, do you accept?
Team 6167 graciously accepts.
Congratulations. All right, Team 6366 and 4451, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 6366
and Team 4451
would like to invite Team 9571 to go mad in the lab with us.
9571.
Patriot Prime from Powdersville High School in Greenville, South Carolina.
All right, 9571, do you accept?
On behalf of Team 9571, we graciously accept.
Congratulations. Okay, so there is one spot left in the tournament. After our number one seed makes their final selection, there is still a chance that the next 8 highest ranking unselected teams might compete. If a robot becomes non-functional during the tournament, each alliance has one opportunity to substitute in a robot from the backup pool. Alliances do not get to select which backup team comes into their alliance. The backups teams will come in by ranking order, starting with the highest ranked remaining team. All right, Team 2974 and 343, who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 2974 and
Team 343.
would like to invite Team 3091, the Hunter Scholars.
3091.
100 Scholars Robotics Alliance is from 100 Black Men of Atlanta in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Team 3091, do you accept?
Team 3091 graciously accepts.
All right, there you have it, folks. Your alliances for the tournament.
Okay, the backup teams, see the guy in the striped shirt? And he'll let you know whether you're able to compete. He can put you on the backup list. Alliances 1 and 8 need to be queued up by 1/4 Alliances 1 and 8, and then just behind them is 2 and 7. So everybody return by 2 o'clock or 10 till so you can get a good seat and watch this action this afternoon at the Anderson First Robotics Crescendo.